The other food-related rivalry that many Stobillies experienced firsthand involved ice cream and ice cream novelties. Isaly's built its reputation on the quality of its hard-packed ice cream, which would be dipped out of a coffin freezer and pressed into a sugar cone or one of those styrofoam-esque cones with an internal support structure Frank Lloyd Wright would have admired. For those who preferred their ice cream with some chew and moral heft, Isaly's was clearly the way to go. Isaly's ran a small short-order diner in the back area, and milkshakes or sundaes made from one of 20-plus flavors were very popular. Close to Isaly's was another ice cream joint that was so nice they named it at least twice. When I was very young, during the early 70s, the place was called PDQ, short for Pretty Darn Quick. I wouldn't know, I just sat in the car. I remember there was an eggnog-flavored powdered milk additive also called PDQ, so I would order an eggnog milkshake from PDQ. PDQ changed hands and became Stow-Cone. Stow-Cone kept up many of the traditions established by PDQ and was especially popular after school sporting events. The back of the parking lot also happened to be the top of an impressive natural gorge, however, so making that left turn out of the drive-through lane was always a good decision. Although not technically within the city limits, for many of us, the final word on all things ice cream was found at a frozen custard stand called Stoddard's. Stoddard's did not serve that simple peasant dish known as ice cream. No, it served frozen custard, the dairy product our mothers warned us about. Frozen custard had a much higher percentage of butterfat than regular ice cream, and the machine's agitators turned twice as slowly, which meant far less air in the final product. Quite fairly, frozen custard stands have been described as the places where God gets his ice cream. Stoddard's was definitely one of our local houses of worship. A single scoop of Stoddard's frozen custard cost 25 cents at one point, but woe unto the child who had to stop short for traffic and watch his beloved custard fall off the cone and onto the ground. Because frozen custard was a labor-intensive process and they only owned 3 machines, Stoddard's only produced 3 flavors at a time: vanilla, chocolate, and the flavor of the day. The vanilla was awesome, the chocolate was powerfully good, but the flavor of the day was always a crapshoot. Some days it would be something amazingly good, like banana or strawberry or blueberry, while other days it would be something not so tempting, like pineapple or butterscotch or mint chocolate chip. A small sign near the roadside announced the flavor of the day, and I would adjust my stride according to the selection. If it was blueberry, dead sprint. If it was pineapple, slow crawl. If it was mint chocolate chip, my least favorite at the time, tactical retreat. Stoddard's was a ritual for those of us who attended the Apostolic Pentecostal Church 200 yards away, as well as for those who happened to live in a house 210 yards away. There were a lot of other foodstuffs from that time. Many of us Stobillies still crave to this day. Lawson's was a convenience store chain with locations spaced out about every 100 yards or so. One of its most popular products was a French onion dip, so good that people simply dropped every extraneous word to describe it. It was simply Lawson's chip dip. Nothing tasted better on a wavy potato chip or a Doritos tortilla chip, or for that matter, cardboard, than Lawson's chip dip. When Lawson's franchises began to disappear from the landscape, the new convenience store chains made every effort to keep that same French onion dip stocked on their shelves. My mother used to make a comfort food she called tuna macaroni salad, and one ingredient became so popular that it was often used in place of the term salad dressing in church cookbooks. Cooks did not add 2 cups of salad dressing to anything, they added Spin Blend. Spin Blend was a zippy little number with a distinctive green lid and attitude to burn. The official list of ingredients only mentioned lemon juice and vinegar, but we all knew in our Stobilly hearts that here there be horseradish. Spin Blend turned an ordinary cold pasta salad into an explosion of Pennsylvania Dutch-inspired madness. Spin Blend could even turn a Dutch loaf or chipped chopped ham sandwich into one of the best sandwiches any kid ever put in his lunch bag, even with that obscene swath of greasy margarine standing between the meat and the aptly named Wonder Bread.